worst pickup lines you've ever heard.
Do you want us to follow
You
you?
can start recording after you come back.
Do you want a mic, sir?
that one?
Like in the bathroom.
That one.
Yeah.
One. That's the one.
And then you
Yeah.
just hear me going.
The most ridiculous conspiracy theories you've come across, embarrassing moments from your childhood, worst fashion trends from the past.
Did you guys know it's gonna snow today?
I did not. I didn't even know it was snowing until like we opened.
Yeah, I
the
was
windows.
surprised. So when I was driving, it was raining, and it was just raining,
That
and then it was
makes
raining,
sense.
and then halfway across, I was like,
You're running out of things to talk about. Like
No,
1
no.
minute in, Ujesh.
it was raining a lot actually, and then halfway across, it's just kind of turned into snowflakes. Kind of crazy because we were doing like 90, and it felt like nobody was moving. The road was like so slow.
You were doing a 90.
Everyone else was. That's how it goes. You go with the flow of the traffic.
I've never had anybody go at 90 and be okay with it.
Dude,
What?
in Mass, is it not common to drive at like 90? Everyone was doing like 90.
You're not in
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, that's
I mean, okay.
going 90 under 90. It's,
Yeah.
No, I mean, if the speed limit's 65 and everybody's going at 70, or 85 even.
Well,
yes,
what,
but everybody's
80.
going at 90.
so when you're
But I've
driving,
not seen anybody go at 90.
so when you're
I
driving,
go 90.
what lane do you stay on?
The left or the center, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, because like if you're going left and the person
Yeah, we're
early
still recording.
ahead of you is doing like 90,
Okay, I
and if
didn't
you're not
notice.
matching that speed, you're technically slowing everybody else down.
Yeah. Just don't
No.
do 90 in the right lane.
Yeah, don't do
Don't
90 in
do
the right
it.
lane.
Of
Like
course.
that's a problem.
I've seen a lot of those. I've
I
seen a
have,
lot of people
yeah.
doing 90
Passing
in
on
the
the
right
right
lane. Can we move that out? I don't know what that piece of paper is. Yeah, it's a hand gel.
Hand gel. We use the hand
yeah.
gel.
You know what he's doing with that later.
Yeah.
It's a sanitizer, dude.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay.
burn.
maybe, yeah, maybe you like the paint.
I hate this thing, man.
It's okay,
You
man.
were the one who bought it.
Well,
You knew what you were buying into.
Wait, I just realized, why is there part of the window missing on there?
So the idea was I could put the whole thing. It's a privacy filter, so if you're on the outside and
Cannot see
during
through.
the day you cannot see in.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but
so someone can pick
Yeah.
in
You can
What?
see
on
right
that
now.
corner.
oh yeah, like no, you could stand outside. Like you can see the car outside. Like somebody can just stand and stare
Yeah.
at you.
You're gonna have a peeping
Oh
tom.
man, that's
It's gonna be me.
creepy.
Yeah.
Wait,
So yeah, I either need to keep the blinds closed or I tried this privacy filter thing. So that's one whole roll, and I ran out.
Oh, is that like a sticker?
Yeah, it's a sticker.
Did you put it in because like some people were staying out here sleeping?
No. I put it out when I moved into. I put it when I moved into this apartment, thinking I would need it, but then nobody really stands outside.
Nobody
Like,
tried to pick you.
Nobody is
yeah.
bothering
No,
being
it's-
into my room.
I
Yeah,
think-
nobody
I
wants to
think,
look at you.
I mean, if
it
they
would make
picked into my
sense.
room, it's their problem, not mine.
Yeah.
I think it would make sense if you were across, like from the street, so
Yes.
people would walk by. But like this is
Yeah, but this is like parking lot, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna show outside, right? I'm not gonna get doxxed on the.
I already took a picture actually. If people want to see what the privacy
Oh,
system
shit.
looks like, don't worry. I mean, all they're gonna see, is edge.
Sure.
Oh wait, I don't know why I just said that. Just repeated it all into the mic and gave your exact
Don't
coordinates.
say
and
that.
address. Don't worry, we can cut that. We can cut that.
it's somewhere in the apartment.
Yeah, yeah. The exact view.
Okay, so
Um,
we don't have a name for our.
No,
podcast,
yeah, that was
so-
the first thing, and yeah, this is I guess our first.
So I guess we're actually doing this, huh, Andy?
yeah,
We're
first,
actually
yeah.
starting a podcast.
Yeah, bite the pillow because we're just going in drive. We're going right for it.
All right.
This is our
And Billy's
first.
gonna start his vlogging today.
And I guess what?
I already did. But my camera's using for the broadcast, so I don't know
yeah, and then we'll
how we're
see.
gonna vlog. Maybe use my phone because I got
Well, I mean, you can.
The first item he recorded for the log is me explaining these books. And Anderson.
Well,
move away.
I think
What?
the
Yeah.
thing is like you wanted to do like food vlogging, so maybe you
Yeah.
can do something when
Yeah,
you
when we
go
go to
eat
eat.
something.
today. Yeah. Cooking.
So
Do you
talking
wanna
about
make something
eating,
for us?
what are you eating today?
I mean, I can cook.
We'll see. I don't know.
I can make paneer butter masala. I have parathas. So.
I thought there was some like, Mexican restaurant we wanted to
Yeah, I
check
know
out.
you mentioned.
Yeah,
that
we
a
can
couple
do
times.
that. I mean, sure, whatever you guys want. I'm fine.
I'm down for anything.
I'm
Anyway,
down for Mexican. What is considered a Mexican food?
tacos.
Wait, is that
Tacos is
it?
just one item, Billy.
Is
It's
that
like
it?
saying Chinese food is
Burritos.
just noodles. That's
No,
not how it is.
no,
He
rice.
was gonna get to the rest.
Rice, yeah.
And
fine.
beans.
And,
Wait, is
and
that-
beans.
Yeah.
And
that-
cheese. What?
Is that
A burrito.
next
basically.
to Level 99 place that we went?
No.
Because there was some place there that you said was good. I think I don't know if it was
No,
you.
it's on the way. It's on the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but I remember it was when
Can
we
we
went
like
to
not
Level
talk
99.
about where we live, where I live?
Don't
Or
worry, we'll be
just
fine.
all the stuff.
Also-
next to my head?
Don't worry, we just cut the scene.
Yeah, I can totally cut different parts of it, so we'll be fine. Also, we should probably introduce ourselves, guys. You know, that's normally what people do. And
Oh man, I don't want to introduce.
well, I mean, so okay, so go. Wait,
I
so-
am.
Okay.
Wait. We don't have to use our real names, and nobody has to know who we
Yep.
are. Although I'm pretty sure we've already said our names as well.
Even though my name is not real.
I always say his name a lot. Like
yeah,
I
I'm
tend
pretty
to
sure
say
you've
his
said it
name.
like 5 times, but I haven't like. counted
yeah.
yet, so
because his name is like super easy and nice to say, so I keep
Yeah.
repeating
No,
it.
it's not
Like
easy.
I said, it's his name is already not real, so you know.
okay. Well,
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, Billy.
Yeah.
Hi, Billy.
Yep. So my name is Billy.
okay. Good.
I mean, you're okay with using Billy, right? I
Yeah,
mean, that's
exactly.
what you use
Okay.
everywhere. So.
There's a lot of
okay using
Billy
real
in the
name, I
world.
think.
okay.
So
Yeah. Okay.
mean,
But still, we should
Call me
introduce so people.
call me by my
People
Discord.
who know our name or who only go by our voices. Well,
All right.
got Billy.
well, you're not criminal. Why are you scared of people knowing who you are?
People like following you. Well, I mean,
Why is
they'll
it taking
find
so
you.
long
Okay.
for introductions?
Okay,
Can
I'm
we move
Anderson.
on to
I'm
introductions?
Anderson. Okay, go ahead.
I'm Raghav. Hello.
Raghav, hello.
Yeah,
well,
my first name Raghav, last name Hello. No.
I thought it was like Venmo
Okay.
Krishna.
It's Vembu Krishnamurthy Raghav Hari Krishna. So
Christmas Venmo. Gotcha.
yeah. Try saying that 10 times in a row.
I can't even say your first
No,
name.
Raghav Hari
One time in a
Krishna,
row.
Vembu
Can't even
Krishna,
say it the
Raghav Hari
first time.
Actually, I don't know if I can say that first. Anyway, you go.
Hello, I'm Ujace.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Jay.
Nice to meet you.
It's been a while.
Yes.
It's
It's a
nice to be
pleasure.
back on this show again.
After we got canceled from last time, let's try to avoid that. I can't be canceled again. Not like last year.
We did a good job of removing it from the internet. I'll
Yeah.
say that much.
We were able to scrub it real good. So
Yeah,
that's a
thank you
good
for
part.
this invite.
Okay, just
Yep.
disclaimer: we were never on the internet. First time we were on the internet.
I've been on the
so-
internet before.
I mean,
You guys
he
haven't seen my
has.
OnlyFans?
He has. Wait, hold on. What?
No, I'm kidding. I do. Okay.
Well, I have some video on YouTube.
Yeah. Check out my boy Billy.
Yeah, it's just a couple. Actually, just one music video that I made about
It's really good.
Boston.
Yeah. Already.
Oh,
advertised.
yeah, you did. I did see the video though. You told me about it, but I don't think I saw the video.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a
Billy.
song that I wrote for
Do you want to tell us where we can find it?
on YouTube.
we're already
Just
plugging-
Google Billy and Boston. You will find it.
Sure. Like you're the only Billy in Boston who's on YouTube. Sure, Billy.
Yeah.
We'll find you.
Well, but it's in Chinese, so make sure that you have a
Learn
dictionary
Chinese
or
first
something.
before
Yeah.
you see this video. It's not a tall task.
Yep.
Simple request.
Yeah, if we can't guess Billy Chinese.
Yeah.
And I never knew. I
Yeah.
can tell. I thought he was
Do,
Hispanic.
do you know what Billy
Wait.
in Chinese is?
Go ahead.
Just Billy.
Billy.
Wait, what's the?
It's
Like,
like
is there a
believe.
meaning to your name?
It's basically just Chinese character that sounds like Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
Like Billy. Like
Yeah.
the.
Like the
Social
Chinese
media
version YouTube.
Yeah,
Billy
yeah.
Billy. Yeah.
Oh, the
I see,
Chinese
I
version is
see.
called Billy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
No, so they have their own social medias there.
Yeah, they
so
have
they
their own
don't use
everything there.
anything.
Well, 'cause-
rest of the world.
because
But they have
YouTube
Billy
a
Billy.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
everyone's
so-
like- yeah. Oh God.
They
yeah,
have
I remember that.
WeChat, which is similar to WhatsApp but much bigger and much more.
Well,
wider. You can do
it's a
lot more.
combination of WhatsApp and Twitter and like Instagram
Yeah, it's like 3-4 different social media put together.
and PayPal
And PayPal, yeah,
and Uber.
and Uber.
Wait, is it monitored by the government then?
I
I'm
think
not
everything
sure.
is.
Probably.
I don't know.
I
Everything
wouldn't put it
is,
past them. Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
yeah,
There's no
yeah.
freedom over there. No. I'm kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
okay. Let's change topic. Let's change topic.
Let's
okay.
let's not get political.
So
Okay. No. Do
I mean,
we talk about what we do?
Well, you can't. You
Well,
can't.
no,
you
you
can't
can-
say change topic and not offer an idea.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I was
Oh,
going to offer
okay,
a topic.
wait, wait.
Stop and
Then,
listen.
then I can offer a topic. Okay, so we were talking about driving 90 on mass or whatever, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, the other day I almost got into a car crash. That was great. I saw it like happen right behind me.
Funny
Oh,
fact. That
wow.
also
I
happens.
have
to
a
me.
couple of incidents. Okay, go ahead.
So
Okay, well, yeah, go ahead.
So I was going. So like you said, I was on the leftmost lane,
Mm-hmm.
and someone who's merging in from the right lane.
Mhm.
Well, basically they pulled into the highway using the merge ramp, right? And for some reason they went straight from the merge all the way to the left,
Oh,
and then they held the brake.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
they merged by braking.
And they were like right in front of me. If I didn't slam the brake, I would have hit them. It was crazy.
Oh, that's
man.
awesome.
I don't know why. Like they didn't match the speed, but they went
Mhm.
straight. It was like 4-lane difference, so they
Yeah.
went from merge all the way to the left.
Did they turn on the turn signal?
No. They're just like whoop.
It's Massachusetts. They don't use that stuff here.
Yeah, they just expect you to adapt to them.
Well, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to pull in all the way from the right, all the way to the left in like
So
one turn.
the
anyway.
opposite, I've heard it being called Jersey slide. So if you're on the leftmost lane and you need to take an exit like 100 meters away,
Oh
you
yeah,
go
just
whoop.
yep.
And in Jersey, it's like 6 lanes. So if you drive to Jersey, anywhere in New Jersey, the state is not anywhere. Main highways, interstates are like 6 lanes, and they go from the leftmost to the rightmost. It's I've only like for a long time I was like, oh, nobody would do that.
Yeah.
And I drove to Jersey once like a year ago, and they were like, yep. Guy in front of me just went whoop,
Oh my god.
and there was like 3 cars in between, and none of them even flinched.
That,
Like
that,
they were
that's
like,
just
yeah,
normal.
that's fine. He's just going through me. That's totally fine.
that's why auto driving's never gonna work. Cause
Yeah, not in
People just
Massachusetts or
get-
Jersey. I don't. Yeah, I don't.
The Jersey slide just sounds like, like a dance move, like, oh, slide
Yeah,
to the right. And then
slide.
it's like, oh, that's not the exit. Slide,
Slide to the left. But never mind. That was my exit slide.
Yep. Take it back now, yo. Put it in reverse, fucking break it.
Oh yeah, missed the exit. Let me just reverse real quick.
Dude, there have been some people who do that.
Oh, this is exit 53. I need to take 54. Okay.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, for me, it was actually near work. But, I'm like,
It's okay to
Don't
say
worry.
we
Yeah,
work.
yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm not-
we're just gonna mute the
yeah,
word.
it'll just
yeah.
be bleed. I'll just put it like,
okay,
where you were.
twice.
Blink twice. And then I'll use that as a marker. But I was already on the
It's not like we're
highway.
not blinking at all.
Don't worry, this is
Oh,
not a
just
live
clap.
streaming
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. So we don't need to worry about it. But it was like 3 cars behind me. 3 cars behind me. They like slammed into the person in the back, and then car that they slammed into into the car behind me. And then I saw that car going forward, and I'm like, oh shit, my insurance is gonna go up if they hit me. So I just gassed it up left lane.
Wait,
I'm like,
why would your insurance? It's not your fault though.
still, I mean, if you get into an accident,
Nope.
even if it's not your fault.
No.
I got into an accident. Yeah. So it only increases if it's your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's not, the other person's insurance just pays
Hmm.
for yours, and you're fine.
I don't know. I don't trust
Like
that,
the
so-
worst that can happen is you pay the deductible, which
Hmm.
is whatever, $500,000, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, doesn't it also depend if you can like prevent it?
If you see somebody coming your way and you don't brake, then yes.
Well, in this case, I had to hit the gas.
Well, generally,
If you don't do anything to avoid it.
well, yes, but generally stuff like people coming and hitting from the behind is not really avoidable. There's
Okay.
usually a car in front or
Well,
something.
it was a
so-
close call.
Yeah. Speaking of car accidents, I was driving to New York. It was, I think, in the Golden State Highway, Golden State Parkway, whatever it's called. It was in November. Nope, October. Anyway, not important. A deer jumped in, and
Oh.
I missed
Oh.
it by
Jumped into your car.
not my car, the one
Okay.
behind.
Did you kill it?
Wait, jumped into
Wait,
Wait,
it
Um,
jumped into the road and the car hit it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking inside the car.
No.
What happened?
Just takes over. It's
Well,
like, I'm fucking taking this.
it was sent flying. I have a video of it
Wow.
from my dash cam. I'll send it to you. You can put it on the thing later
Yeah.
if you want. But
what?
it's
I
pretty
don't
cool.
know where deer's harmed in the making of this podcast.
Probably not during this podcast. Yeah, but during
Not
the
during the podcast, but
during the making of his
accident.
video. Yes.
But surprisingly, it got thrown into there like 30 feet or something, 20 feet.
Wow.
Probably. It fell down and just continued running. And
Like it
I
walked
was-
away?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
walked
Oh,
away.
that's impressive.
Yeah, and I missed it by like a quarter of a second, maybe.
Hmm.
Like if you can see on the dash cam footage that when like deer was like right next to me, like 5 feet away from me to my left when I crossed it, and then it jumped, and then the car behind me got hit. It was
Yo,
crazy,
was the other
yeah.
car destroyed?
I don't know.
Okay. You just kept driving.
I was in shock. I didn't know what to think, and
Just
by the
like-
time I realized, oh, maybe I should stop. It's
Yeah,
like
you're already like
we were all going
you
at
were
like
a mile
65.
away. Yeah.
So yeah, we were like a mile away.
Yeah.
We were going at like 60.
Just put it in reverse.
65,
Pull a Jersey slide back there, all the way back there.
Yeah, just pull over to the left lane and then
Yeah.
put your car in
Put it in
reverse,
reverse,
and drive
yeah.
back to the
Yeah.
accident. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
No, that's not a good idea. People listening. Yeah.
Don't worry, nobody's listening.
I also had a terrible accident. Like that day, I remember I was pretty sick in the morning, but since I'm from China, like most Chinese students, like even though they are very
Yep.
sick,
Yep.
they still go to like school
Yep.
and work.
So-
Especially in America
Yeah.
because healthcare is.
So
Yeah, billions of people sick
And
right now
then-
too, and still working.
yeah, and then I just decided to go to work anyway. And then on the way, when I believe I was in I-5, and when I about to like go to the exit. I just fell asleep.
You fell asleep.
Yeah,
In the accident, or
like yeah, in the accident, I fell asleep, and then suddenly there was a loud sound, like
Mhm.
I hit someone,
oh,
and then I
Snap.
wake up. Like,
oh, so you fell asleep and then that's
Yeah.
what caused the accident. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's not good.
and then it was,
Probably not a great thing to
Ooh.
talk about as well.
See,
But
if
okay.
you,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you
but
How long ago was this?
for like 10 seconds, I believe.
How
But
long
because it was, I was driving very slow, and then
Was this more than 7 years ago? Or
no.
was this in China?
no, that wasn't here.
Oh,
Like,
okay, well,
Okay, time to cut.
statute of limitations. We're gonna cut.
no.
I mean, you can
well, I
talk
mean-
about the accident.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, I was sick anyway. Like, I had a fever, and then
Right.
it's a morning, and
Tell it
you
to
know,
the judge.
like it's easy to fall asleep, and then, but I woke up.
the seat was warm and
but when I was about to exit the highway, like I was at around like 20, miles per hour, and
Yeah.
then
yeah.
it was
Was anybody hurt?
No, no one's hurt.
That's good.
My
That's
car is broken, but I hit like a Korean driver from HMAR, and he doesn't know any English, and then somehow he was managed to call his boss,
Mhm.
and then his boss can speak
Mhm.
Chinese, so then
Oh, okay,
I just
okay.
like,
Okay.
Dad, no worry,
Nice person.
I got it. My insurance company gonna pay for everything, so then everything
How
went
much was
well.
the damages?
My basically the right side of my car, the door was on the ground.
How much was their damages?
It was just like a scratch, like
Okay.
a very large
So
scratch. Anyway,
here's
Not
a pro
so you
tip.
like scrape to the right.
yeah, I scraped to the right when I tried to exit, and then I fell asleep,
Yeah.
and then
actively thinking, and then he fell asleep.
Like, all right, let's make this right turn.
no,
real quick.
it's
a quick power nap.
it's not something you can control. Like
No,
when you were
I totally
sick,
get
right?
that. I totally get that.
right?
I drove to
sure.
Acadia back and then New York and back in like 4 days.
Uh-huh.
So when I was driving back from Acadia, it was like an 8-hour trek, and then I was driving back that day. This is in what's the place in Acadia? I forget, some harbor, not Ann Arbor, but
For harbor.
Bud Harbor. That's it's the city next to the Acadia National Park. I was pulling out from the highway, from my the place we were staying, the Airbnb, onto the road. Drove like a mile. I was looking at a billboard, trying to stay awake, and then I blink, and the the billboard is
Border.
not there.
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Oh shit!" I actually slept. I turned around, and that's like 150 meters away. So I slept for like half a second to a second.
Oh my god.
But thankfully,
Yeah.
I'm so used to driving,
Yep.
and the road was not turning.
Your
so I was just
subconscious managed to.
I just
drive the car.
subconsciously just managed to keep the car straight, so I was
Yeah,
fine.
hard.
Oh man.
That
No,
was horrible.
I'm
And
having
never
second
drive
thoughts
when
about
you're
getting into cars.
tired.
I mean,
yeah.
I think everything that's in, like anything you're driving, always will stay straight unless you turn.
unless you turn. Yes, I mean,
Yeah, unless you're
Well,
really
you don't
unwind,
know.
Yeah.
It depends on where you put your hands on the steering wheel. Like,
If you got a
True,
heavy
but
hand.
like
if
if
you
you're
sleep
not
like this
holding-
way, then
I mean,
gonna,
if
like-
you're a guy who tends to drive with one hand, that's not good because when you sleep, your hand tends to fall.
Oh,
yeah, like
yeah.
but if you're not holding the steering wheel, the car is pretty much always going to go straight.
I
Better hope the road goes straight too. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just that you
even
have a
if
heavy
it's-
hand.
Even when you think the road is straight, generally there's like a very slight bank on the
Yeah.
road, so that the road slowly curves over like a mile.
Yeah.
So when you sleep, that bank is not going to help you. You're going to keep going straight and go away from the lane. So
Yep.
it's not good to sleep when
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Billy, where
But we don't. I
Well-
don't think we need to make that very clear. So
Well, you're not trying to sleep. You were
Yeah.
just like.
Trying to catch
yes,
up.
okay.
I mean,
don't
yeah.
drive when you're very tired or sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pull
but
over.
we're,
Or sick.
Pull over
Yeah.
or drive safe.
we're happy you're here, Billy, even though you almost took the wrong exit.
Yeah. Don't forget the Jersey slide. Use that next time.
Use that next time. Yeah.
I do have one more car accident story. I think I might have mentioned it to you guys, chat at some point when it was in Boston. I was out drinking. It was like for the co-ops when they were going away, and I was the only one who showed up. That was a great time, actually.
Oh, it was like a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was for like
Oh.
and, there
Mhm.
was
Yeah.
the three of us there. Yeah, and then we had to go. So then it was like he invited us with a couple of his friends. They picked us up in a Jeep, and I think it was like 5 or 6 drinks in myself. and we were making a left turn. His friend was driving the Jeep. We hit the back of like some guy's Honda. Their back window shattered. And then the front of the Jeep was totally destroyed. I didn't get a picture of that, unfortunately. And they had to tow the Jeep away. But
who was driving the Jeep?
Friend.
Okay.
I should not use names.
Totally not his names, but
I'm not going to use her.
her.
I'm not going to use her name. Yeah, nobody knows. He's never going to listen to this. I'm not going to tell him about the podcast. I'm sorry, Andrew. Yeah, but I'm not going to use any more names after that.
Just do A, B,
No,
and
it's
C.
fine. Yeah, we can mute it.
Yeah, we should totally change the name if we're ever telling stories.
Yep.
I mean, that's not his real name anyway. So. He has a longer name.
Okay. Yeah, but I mentioned everybody else's name. But regardless, his friend was driving, and I stayed in the car in the back seat because I was a couple drinks in.
Mm-hmm.
And then their friend comes in and is like, "Hey, does anybody here speak Spanish?" Because that's the guy who's hitting me. And I'm like, "Oh God," because I'm already 5%. I'm like, I got this. So I go out there and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I was slurring in Spanish. And the cop came over and he was like asking me like, "Oh, could you like translate?" He's like, "See if he's that guy's good." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I can find out." And he's like, "Were you in the car with him?" And I'm like, "No, I'm in the car with them." And I went with the 4 other Indians because it was like the guy's friend showed up and they're both Hispanic, so I think he assumed I was with them, and because I was drinking, that was normal.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that was awkward. We waited for an Uber for like a couple minutes outside, and then we went to go drink some more. I forget where we went. Yeah, and then
I think the most
You
interesting
told me
part.
there was an
great.
accident. I don't think I heard the details.
yeah,
before, so.
I think
I think the
mentioned
most
to you guys.
interesting part here is the person who got hit only had a shattered windshield, whereas the Jeep got basically totaled.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Like it's just
I mean,
absolutely front crumpled.
But whose
which
car is
I
that?
guess is fine. It was a rental.
wait.
Oh, shit.
How
So-
fast was the cars
We're
going?
probably going like
But even then, like, how did the Jeep? Yeah,
yeah.
get
Very
totaled?
slow.
You'd expect
yeah.
the Jeep to be better.
Unless the Honda was
No.
made out like Nokia phones or something.
I mean, it was like a older, like 2008
Generally,
Honda.
it's safer to come from the back. but-
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. You minimize
If you
casualties that way.
If you get hit from the back,
Yes,
there's
go
a
on,
big
please.
crumple zone, basically.
Oh yeah,
Like
I
the
agree.
entire boot is a crumple zone. So.
He's not
It's
right.
probably why the car survived just
He's not wrong.
I guess.
We're still talking about cars, right?
Yes.
Okay. Get me excited.
You're not even drunk yet.
I know.
Wait, we're not drinking, by the way.
Not yet. We can.
I
If
don't
you want
drink, so.
Well, you're about to.
Is that illegal to drink when you do like video shooting?
No, I looked it
No.
up actually specifically for this. You can drink on because I'd probably put this on like say YouTube
It
or
just
something.
it depends on where they're gonna show.
Yeah.
And
YouTube would probably just like age gate it.
yeah,
Okay.
they
Like,
it would
put a
age rate
restriction.
it, and if you have a monetized channel, use monetization.
Yeah,
and stuff
but I
like
mean,
that.
we're not making any money.
So
We're in the red.
basically, yeah.
Also, this is
We're not
just water, by the
celebrity
way.
Anyway.
Although there is plenty of alcohol outside.
Other. I did hear there's recently a change in like YouTube policy where, like, if you have I don't know what's considered excessive, but if you have
Mhm.
excessive swearing, your
Oh.
video basically doesn't get like recommended or
This has been the case for a very long time.
no. So
Fuck
they
that shit.
added this last month, I heard, and it wasn't there before. So the language things weren't really
Uh-huh.
there.
Like, are you saying the video is gonna get completely removed, or it's gonna be?
It's just
The
Demonetized.
algorithm not gonna recommend
yeah.
Mm.
to people.
So
Oh,
as soon as it gets age restricted, it doesn't get recommended to anyone.
I mean,
That's dumb. Well, at least we're not.
that was there for a while.
And
YouTube is not going to be a major
Apparently, the
source of
saddest
income.
thing here is they're like applying this to videos you posted before as well.
Oh,
So anything,
that's stupid.
even though the policy changed last month,
Yeah, it should not be retroactive.
yeah. So anything you
Makes
uploaded
sense.
before last month.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly with like if you upload game videos, if the game has like blood effects or something,
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's also getting
basically every game out there.
yeah. That was an interesting point. It's like
God of War.
Oh man, oh, great game. I just finished that. but-
Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
people were complaining like the rated R on the games are like 18 plus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then you upload to YouTube saying that's like this is not a child friendly content,
Yep.
and then it's still getting like demonetized.
That's stupid.
Oh.
Oh,
Or
even
something
when
like
you
that.
say it's actually not child friendly, don't recommend it. They're like,
Yeah, so if
oh,
you
you're gonna get demonetized.
if you say the video is child friendly, the comment section automatically gets locked. You
Mm.
cannot comment on a video that is made for
Ah.
kids.
Oh.
Yes,
I didn't know
that.
I know that. Yeah, because you cannot comment on the Baby Shark video.
Yeah, so
That's when people were talking about it
Wait, I'm curious.
everywhere,
What?
and I googled Baby Shark just to see what
Oh,
the
okay.
big deal about it was.
Uh-huh.
Then I was like, oh wait, the comments restricted. I don't know why.
I was wondering why you looked up the Baby Shark video.
It's because everybody. I not
Because
even
everybody
heard
was
the
talking
whole
about it,
thing.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I've
they were
not
like,
even
yeah, I
heard the
wanna
whole
listen
thing.
to that.
I just saw it for the memes.
Okay.
It's on every meme I've seen. Well, not every meme, but yes.
Yeah,
It's
it's
there
it's
everywhere,
pretty ingrained in our culture at this
Yes.
point.
Mhm.
Also, don't sing it.
Don't
'Cause
don't
yeah.
sing it.
We're being recorded, so.
I mean, just
Okay.
don't sing more than 7 seconds.
Yeah, you can. I think as
But
long
No,
as
I don't think it's even 7 seconds. I think it's less than 7 seconds.
I mean, that doesn't
Is
sound
it?
fair. Yeah, it's usually around 7 seconds.
it's normally fine if you're doing like a cover or.
Because, like, yeah. What
Yeah,
if we're,
but I mean,
What if
you're
we're
reacting
making money
to the
out of this?
video?
But
so
what
it's
if we're just
fine.
saying the words, Baby Shark, do. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
are
that's
they going to
okay.
delete
yeah,
me,
That's okay.
the internet? Yeah,
Maybe.
no,
It's
we're
not like
fine.
we're
Maybe.
getting monetized for.
In China, they would.
Oh yeah, did you end up choosing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you guys end up choosing your YouTube handles, your username or whatever
For
thing
what?
they implemented?
Oh.
So your channel gets rebanded with like a. So
No.
for example, you go by like Taco Human 2.
Yeah.
So you can choose the like
Thanks
your
for exposing.
URL can end at like
Nice
Taco
way to
Human
slide
2.
your.
Yeah, to sign into my
Yeah.
plug myself in. Thank you.
I
But
mean,
no, I
hey,
haven't looked
this
at
is
it.
probably where they're gonna end up watching this anyway.
Yeah, probably.
So.
Probably.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
no. I'll probably make something separate to like keep all this separate.
No, that's okay.
speaking of that, we don't have a name for.
Yeah,
this
that's
yet.
exactly what I was gonna go for
So,
because that kind of leads into like the email.
I know we
that I need
had
to
some
make for it.
suggestions. Do you have a list of suggestions with you?
I sort of had those suggestions. Yeah.
I remember
For
one was
lonely
broadcast,
man
but broadcast is already
talking
taken, by the
about-
way.
Everything.
For that kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? So we had
It's okay. A
one
lot
of the
of
ones that
people
we
out
talked
there who
about,
can
the
relate.
friend zone, which
I love it.
that's a good one.
Wait, let
So-
me keep googling it
Yeah, I
to see if it already exists.
Sure.
That's
I
something
mean,
we
so
should-
I actually looked it up. Podcasts can have the same name as well. It's just common courtesy to ask, if the other person's not using the name, if you can use it.
Are we gonna reach out
It'll
to
get
them and be
confusing.
like, "Hey, can we be friend Jones?
Can you friend zone me right off the bat?
Can we be your friend Jones buddies?"
So I do like that name. Yeah,
there
that's
is a
cute.
friend zone podcast.
Okay, so maybe we'll cross that one off the list.
We can be the Joan friend.
We can be close friend zone.
the best friend zone.
Why don't we add a number, an asterisk?
4 friend zones.
Well, that leads into the 4 friend zones. Friends who friend zoned each
So,
other.
wait, I don't know if this is a podcast.
Are they still going? Yeah, the friend zone pod.
Because there's 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
We can use the sign of 4. That's from Arthur Conan Doyle.
Mm.
One of the earliest Sherlock Holmes stories called The Sign of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant story, by the way, if you haven't read it. Very
read.
iconic too, but I don't know if we're allowed to use it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably
I mean, it's Arthur Conan Doyle and Sherlock Holmes has become. Let me fact check that before I say anything. but
You can say whatever you want on the internet, and
I know you can say
Freedom.
whatever you want, but
Yeah.
I would like to be factually
and they
correct,
have to
but-
believe you.
Okay,
You're Indian. They have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was going to search for is whether
Mhm.
works of Arthur Conan Doyle and Sherlock Holmes is publicly licensed.
And that's a fact now.
I don't
That's a
know.
fact.
I gotta Google it.
He said it has to be true.
I don't care.
I honestly don't know anything about Sherlock Holmes.
Yep, same.
Wait, have
books.
any of you read Sherlock Holmes or not?
No.
Am I the only
I
one?
watch
I
only watch
even
shows and
them.
like
movies.
2
Have you seen the
two
movies now?
movies.
I don't even watch them.
Which ones? Is that the one?
The Robert
that-
Downey Jr. one.
I have seen those. Yes,
Have you seen the Benedict Cumberbatch show?
I do have seen that. Yes.
Okay.
I saw the
Yeah.
one that the Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Benedict
I didn't
Cumberbatch.
see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
That's the
I
show.
love them.
Yeah, that one
And
is
I,
actually very.
It's
I couldn't
HBO,
watch it.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't be convinced to watch it even with them.
Wait, you
I
You
haven't?
haven't?
Seen them. No, I haven't seen them.
Oh, you should. You
It's
totally
It's actually
should.
pretty interesting.
I might-
I've read the
check it out,
books
yeah.
too. I haven't read all of it, but I've read quite a bit.
Mm.
I used to read a lot of books, like 12th grade. Yeah, I haven't read
Yeah.
any. I've read two of these. That's
Okay.
it. Wait, wasn't that? That's it. Yeah.
As evident by the books that are still in a
Yeah,
paper.
they're still
clip.
It's in
wrapped
the
in there.
yeah. I basically stopped reading after 12th grade or so.
Hopefully your friend
Um,
doesn't watch this and see that you never opened those books.
Oh, I've told her
You've told them?
already.
Okay.
Yeah. And she even forgot she gave it the book, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I never read the book either." I was
I
like,
thought
"Why
you
did you
threw
give it to me?"
it.
Like, yeah.
Wait, so you got recommended a
summary
book
was
that
good.
someone never read?
Just try to get rid of the
I was
book.
given
Yeah.
so okay.
So you should read it and tell me about it.
We'll probably talk about this. So this is
No,
the
no,
book.
no.
This is the book I got given. Okay, somebody did this. Reminiscences of
Okay, wait,
a
wait.
Seeker.
Reminiscences of
Wait,
a
maybe-
Seeker.
What about we just open up the book and then find the name inside? Do you think that's possible?
Let's not use this book.
Fine. and then we'll
What is
message
this
her.
about?
How about genetic algorithms?
Oh yeah, that one looks very used.
Let's use Hello World.
Hello World.
Hello world.
Hello World is actually a very good thing.
Hello Friend Zone.
To give some context,
That's the first thing I say when I meet a girl. Hello, friend zone. Here we go again. But we're getting off topic too. But for the podcast name.
yeah, let's look up some.
I mean, the other one that was on here was the foreplay.
Still cringe, dude.
With 4 being, four.
I know, I get it, but it's
Okay,
so
okay,
cringe.
fine. The next one, I kind of like this one.
I mean, we'll shortlist the foreplay.
Yeah.
We'll shortlist
yeah.
the foreplay.
So if we somehow get a guess, is it going to be 4play plus 1?
Well, we only can have 4.
It'll become
We're gonna have
the
to cut somebody
5G.
out.
Like
The 5G,
4G, but
yeah.
5.
Oh, we can be a
That's pretty
5Z.
clever. Yeah.
Oh, we can be a 4G.
We could be 4G. No.
It just sounds like we're forging stuff.
No.
This one I kind of actually really like, and a couple of people that I floated it have also liked it. The buddy system.
Oh, I like the buddy
That's
system.
The ecosystem.
The ecosystem.
The body system. Okay.
The buddy system. I'm thinking maybe go
Yeah.
with that. And I only generated like 20 of these, so those were like
That
the best
actually
ones
makes
out of
sense.
that. Yeah.
Because if we use a short form, we're full of BS.
If we use the what?
The short form,
short form.
yeah, we're just
The
full
buddy
of
system
BS.
is just a BS.
Oh,
Actually works out,
okay,
works out nice.
The BS podcast. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I guess
the
we're gonna
BS
go with that. The
podcast.
buddy system.
Yeah, it's pretty
Settled
good.
on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Next order of
Who's
business.
gonna
easy.
do-
How many buddy system is there in the internet?
think I looked
Yes,
at it.
I need to check that.
No, it doesn't matter. We'll just take it over. They're probably not even using it anymore. Just
They're
watch
not
their
buddy-
last
they're
episode.
not
Was
buddy-
yesterday.
There's a buddy cast.
Okay, so buddy system it is. Buddy system podcast.
Buddy system podcast on Apple Music. Hold
Okay,
on.
well we'll
There
just
is
take
a
it
buddy system podcast.
No. We changed the logo. We'll be fine.
They're not very consistent though. They've been
was the
January,
last episode?
January, February, March, June 2021.
Okay.
Are they
okay,
famous?
so it's ours. Yeah, how many follows they got?
Yep.
More than us.
I don't think you can see that on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, we probably don't.
They
get
probably
those
don't have
stats.
followers. Don't worry about that.
So it's none.
I mean, they have a Twitter.
Was the last time? Oh man,
Um,
I'm gonna have to make a list of socials, too.
144 following, 26 followers.
That's honestly not bad.
That's not bad.
Okay, well then.
It's alright, we can convert them into our podcast.
Oh wait, this may not be the same people,
Yeah.
but
But I did look it up beforehand, and yes, you can have the same names as others. Is it smart to have the same name as
No.
No, I won't. Is it smart to have the same name as a podcast that's based off of something like real,
What about
like BJ's had a podcast. I don't know why I thought of them, like the BJ Costco
BJ?
podcast.
Beijing?
No,
no, the BJ is the store.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
like if you base it off of something, that's like the Sony podcast.
Yeah, we cannot. Do
we
that.
can't do that because it's
Uh-huh.
trademark.
Yep.
But
the name
they
is
didn't
trademarked.
trademark that, so we're probably fine.
What about
Well, we don't know if they're trademarked.
what about body?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and trademark.
What about body circle?
the body
Body
circle?
buddy.
Yeah.
Body
Oh, the buddy
circle?
circle.
The
Yeah.
buddy circle.
Okay, I can always.
Buddy
Just-
circle.
Use like different.
I would
We
say-
can just look up another word for system.
But I like the BS podcast.
I do too.
We need
we're gonna
something
take
that
over.
ends with the it starts with an S.
I think the BS podcast might be a thing. Daily dose, mindful minute.
Yeah, we
in
might
the-
not be able to
on the
shorten it, but-
surface.
We'll just stick with the buddy.
So what
The
do we
body
want to
show.
do? Let's
The buddy show.
maybe let's talk about what we want to do with this podcast,
All right.
and
This
then come up with the name at the end of it.
Okay, we're
Billy
gonna.
here has suggested we be the buddy show, featuring Billy's body.
And the show.
Body of body.
He's
That
gonna
is the
put on
show.
the show.
He's
That
gonna
is
pull out
the
the gun show. Come on,
No.
The muscle show.
He's gonna use that. He's gonna use that light pole.
give us a show.
Yeah, he's
gonna
gonna
be
give us a
up there.
show.
I mean, so the focus of this podcast was to have no focus.
Yeah.
Basically. Like, it was
Basically,
just
talk
to-
about
get 4 people together to talk
Anything.
about what they'd like for the week, which is why initially I suggested, everybody come with a topic or two that they'd like to talk about. But we don't have to do that for this time, anything. And the
Mhm.
hope is if one of us can't make it, we'd have cast of rotating people. I've floated this to other people as well. You're not that important to me where I can replace you. So I'm kidding. But
No, I mean, yeah, we
we'd
can
want to be
cycle
like the
through
main
people.
people.
We can
Yeah,
have
and
a
it's like
person,
yeah,
person,
in
doesn't
case
matter,
it's-
yeah.
people can't make it and anything
Yep.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, change it around.
So how do you feel
Um,
being easily replaceable?
yeah. I mean, he's from India, so he
I
should be
mean,
used
I'm
to that.
not. Yeah, there's like 1.3 billion
Yeah.
people. You gotta get
I
used to
can
being
find another
replaced.
Indian
Like that.
Yeah.
Another Indian named Raga who looks like me.
Yeah,
You'll find him. It's
Yep.
not that hard.
They won't notice the difference.
Yeah, we'll just have him come on the show and say, "Hi, I'm Raga." Raga, show us your books again, and won't even know. They can't tell.
Yeah, I mean, we could have if you want to have a podcast with absolutely no focus, we could have
Yeah,
something like
which
unfocused.
Yeah, which isn't the best idea, but it keeps it
Yeah.
more casual. The focus would be, on us and our friendships and our stories. And,
Yep.
Don't fucking laugh, all right? Fucking bitch. I'm trying to make this.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
I'm trying to make this heartfelt and meaningful, and
Yep.
yeah.
What's
You're doing a
name
great
of-
job.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm thinking of a word.
Bring the
forgetting name.
drinks.
So when you take a photograph and the background is blurred, what is it called? Bokeh?
I have no idea. I didn't know that.
That's an olive oil bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Also has
Actually,
lights in
yeah.
it.
Do we want to pause for a second and get some
Drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to pause, right?
No, I mean
So-
I would just cut it right.
Oh,
right
okay,
here
yeah,
and then
Yeah.
sure.
Keep it playing. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we'll be
All
back.
right, we're gonna magically
Son.
snap our finger and come
Yeah.
back.
Okay, that was
Okay,
horrible.
we'll snap ourselves back into existence.
All right. What were we talking about? I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Billy, tell us about that grape wine again.
I mean, we're still waiting.
It's called ice wine.
Yeah.
It's
It's made of ice.
no, it's made with the grape that's
we're still.
like frozen, like naturally frozen, because
We're just practicing.
yeah,
How do you freeze stuff naturally?
because the farmer of the grape have to like wait until it fall down from this tree.
Watch
Yeah.
it.
The
and then it
next
snows
morning.
and it freezes.
Yeah, it's basically the snow that freezes it, and then it drops down to the ground, and that's when you pick it up and make
Really?
it to the.
Wait, so do you pick
wine.
it up after it freezes or before it freezes?
After it freezes?
Did I leave my phone in your ass? No.
Well, you lost your phone again.
No.
Do you want me to give you a call?
I got it.
At the Find My Phone
Yeah.
thing
Except it's the Samsung version.
again.
Is
Learn
there-
from Apple. In your pocket. It's gonna fuck
It's probably in the crack somewhere.
or underneath.
What? I didn't put it there.
Is
Probably
there,
rug up.
is there an app called Find My Girl?
Can't find what you don't have.
True point. I didn't pay the subscription fee.
Yeah. It's a monthly subscription fee of $500
Way more than that.
for the for the least expensive option.
The bare minimum.
Yeah. For one text a month.
All the extra addition, it adds up. What other features you want on top?
Yeah, like the response back. That's an extra 500.
Yeah. It's like those days when you had to pay for each SMS messages,
Oh man, I have a story on that.
and then you had to
Tell-
condense
tell us
everything
about
into.
Okay, yeah, no, back in the day when I was like in middle school, I had my first girlfriend, and I don't know if you guys
First girlfriend.
my first girlfriend, and back in the day you had to pay for SMS texting.
Yep.
Except it was free after 9 p.m. But I did not have the courage to tell her that. So basically, she would like send so many messages, like "Hi," send. "What's up?" Send. And it's like I would write like paragraphs, and I'm like blah 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 blah, blah and she would respond like LOL in text. And I would be like, "Oh my god, you're costing me a cent like each." And then we got the phone bill at the end of the month, and it was like
Wait,
$1,000.
You pay when you receive a message?
I think it was like
Yeah,
receiving
before.
and sending. Yeah.
So
yeah.
how it worked
Before,
is
like,
if you
9 p.m.
were in the same career,
Uh-huh.
it was free
Oh.
to
Yeah.
receive. But if you were in a different career, then incoming and outgoing was a cost.
What?
And it was a combination of that and also calling. So calling was free after 9 p.m., but she would call before that, and I would be like, I would be dying on the inside, but I didn't want to tell her like, hey, just call me back later. And I should have. The phone bill was like $1,000.
But that doesn't make
last
sense.
month.
If some like a stranger try to send you tons of message, then you get charged.
Yeah, maybe I
Yeah.
was misremembering. Maybe it wasn't messages, but maybe it was calling, and she actually liked to talk
Yeah.
on the phone a lot. Regardless, I didn't tell her that, hey, call
Okay.
me after 9 p.m. because it's free and I can't afford
Oh,
to
good for
talk to
you.
you
All right,
before the hours of 9.
if Andy's first girl is listening to this, make sure you text him
You know who you
after
are.
9 o'clock.
No, I can afford it now. Please text me.
But for me, it was like, after 9 p.m., my phone's basically gone. Like
Where does it
locked up by my parents
Oh,
somewhere.
no.
Oh, dang.
Man, I remember
Oh.
there was a night I was trying to text a girl,
Mhm.
and then she texted me, and then my phone was locked, and I have to
Oh.
sneak into my parents'
Mhm.
room and
Yeah.
To get on lock
stole
code?
the phone.
Just to show
Oh,
her.
really?
You know her. What, sneak into her parents' room?
To unlock your phone, or did they take
No.
your phone away?
No, I have to find the phone
Mm.
without waking them
Wait,
up.
so they took your phone physically?
Yes.
Okay.
And then they lock it somewhere, and I have to physically like sneak into their phone. I mean their room while they're sleeping, and then I have to also like figure out the password for that lock.
Oh, they
too.
changed it. Like,
I don't know. I forgot, but
Oh, you just forgot your password each night.
but it was a pain. You know, that kind of explains why I don't have like girlfriends in my childhood. So
That's a lot of
Mm.
motivation, man. When I was in Nepal, we just used to avoid girl altogether.
Yeah, problem
They would
solved.
be like miles
End
away.
story. Yeah, no girl exists, no
It
problem.
was basically like our class. Our classroom was like left side is like guys, and then right side is like girls.
so you date guys?
No. But that's how it was separated. Yeah.
Yeah, build a wall.
The wall.
That
There's a
point.
walkway in the
But
middle.
that's so unhealthy.
Mm.
Like
It's
in terms of
important
like psychological help.
It's kind of
for kids.
It's kind of funny.
it's important to learn how to interact.
So I remember there was someone who was in a relationship, or they were dating,
Mhm.
and then the people in the school found out, and they actually got punished for it. I was like,
Oh, wow.
why?
No dating in school. Yeah,
'Cause
Yeah, it's like no
You
dating
make
allowed in
people-
school.
You can make people uncomfortable.
It's
Just
the
like
same.
work.
It's the same for us too. Like, because they don't want you to interrupt like studying. Like, and also their parents kind of worried about like their grades and whether they're gonna like have intimate contact before
Mhm.
18
Yeah.
years old.
If you have sex, you will get pregnant and you will die.
No,
I
You will
thought
get
it
AIDS
you will
and
get
die.
pregnant by just touching the girl's
Yeah, I
hand.
thought it was-
Yeah,
they're
that's the
careful
kind of
though, you
attitude
can-
we
I thought
had.
if you make long enough eye contact.
Yeah, that's too
Or
intimate.
anything.
No,
Oh,
that,
talking
that's
about
called,
that.
Get you pregnant.
That's Eve teasing.
Andy
you cannot
was
stare at. I
Mm.
mean, to be fair, it was a little awkward to stare at people. You don't stare at
well,
people.
he was actually staring at someone
I
as we were driving, and I tried to match
Oh,
speed with them.
yeah.
Were you driving?
No, well,
Yeah.
no, I'm not looking. And I'm like looking at the girl. No, we just was driving, and then I was on the passenger seat, and I was like just looking out the window.
And he said he waved to a girl.
Yeah, so this girl in another car, she was in the back seat, left side.
Did she
and-
wave you back?
Was she a kid?
Okay, well, I'll get to that. She was overage, I think.
Overage? How does overage work?
Overage it means she was not underage.
Keep going.
And yeah, so I was just looking out the window, just staring, as you do, like straight into the wild. And her eyes crossed my eyes because the car's lined. And yeah, we just made awkward eye contact. I'm like, I stared at her, she stared back, and then I think it just sped up, and I'm like, hold up, we just slow down. All right, I need to make eye contact with her again, and then we like locked eyes again, and then I'm like,
And the dad
Wait.
rolled down the window from the driver's seat now.
I don't know, and then like they were just kept slowing up, speeding down, so
And-
matching speed. We made awkward eye contact. She
Yeah.
never went
And-
back.
I mean, I offered
That
to
was
go
Yeah,
on the
to, like,
right
match the
next
speed.
to the lane with them.
Yeah,
So they were a lane apart.
Oh,
yeah.
And I even said, hey, you can open the window and shake
Yeah.
so
hands.
and
close
they
yet
put it
laid
Numbers.
apart.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like a
And then
beautiful
Billy
poem
suggested-
somewhere there.
And then I think
Oh yeah,
it
it
was
sounds like a
Andy.
beautiful movie, like kind of
Yeah.
like what Your Lives in or some I don't know, 2 lanes apart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
we
like
and,
can-
that.
and
make a
Andy
movie about
suggested
that.
he just
Love
hops over
The
to our
lane
car.
between us.
Yeah.
Yeah. She probably think you're a crip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably thinks I'm a creep. Yeah, I probably
fair
looked very
enough.
creepy. I was like, oh god.
Just be like, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to you.
Yeah, I
your
was
driver.
waving to the car behind you.
But have you guys ever talked to someone like talk to a
Like a girl?
stranger that you had eye contact? I remember there was a time I talked to her. She told me like, "Yo, you're too ugly."
Oh,
What?
damn.
Damn.
Wait,
Sorry.
what was she looking at you then, man?
Because she was too ugly. No. No, I'm kidding. No. You were very
Yep,
handsome.
you're too ugly to have to look twice.
Yeah, I had to make sure. Oh my god. No, I know I had that at the gym recently where I made eye contact with a girl because there was this guy who was like working out on a machine, and then he was on like the elliptical, and then he just got down like right nearby in front of her and just started doing like push-up, like breathing heavy. He was like,
Oh my god.
like grunting, and then she like looked up at me, and then I looked at her, and I'm staring eyes like, just guy doing. Like we just happened to both go like to clean up our machine, so we like had like a paper towel station.
I think when we used to gym together, there was some guy that was
That guy. Yeah.
that was doing that.
Wait,
Yeah, he would like work in.
did you ask for the number
I
at
didn't
the
know.
end?
No.
Bro, you should do it.
Nah.
Wait, was this at the work gym?
No. Oh god. No. If it was at the work gym, no, definitely not. Although I do see like consistently the same people there over and over. No,
Yeah.
this was at the home gym. Yeah. Not at the home gym. Like, not a gym I have. It wasn't my mom that
Just
ran.
the family that allowed in that gym. Nobody else.
Yeah, my mom was working at
Only
it.
first cousins. The farthest you can be is first cousins.
Yep.
Like, she kind of looked like my sister, but I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
I
if she
couldn't
was.
tell, but I was gonna
We're a
worry
big
about that.
family, you know.
I was gonna worry about that after the fact.
Like, I tried to introduce her to my mom, but my mom already knew her.
Oh god.
Any shots you want to take?
Wait, did you guys hear about the news where
I'll
the two people who were married for like 15 years had 2 kids and then they realized they were brother and sister?
Wow.
They were not even cousins, just like actual brothers and sister. I can look up the.
Wait, how's that
news
possible though? They never interacted with any of their
yeah,
family?
I think I maybe they were not actual brother and sister, but they might have
Well, I
been like
thought
first cousins or something. But they didn't know at all. Like
Well, I
they
thought-
grew up. Yeah, I know, but it actually happened. Let me pull up the
Shows.
news. Gotta search where it is.
That's sad, but it's common where you can marry your cousin.
No questions asked.
Yeah, arranged by the family.
Oh yeah, so here's
Table won't
the.
smell like alcohol.
Do you guys want me to read the story?
You can summarize.
Basically, 10 years of marriage, 2 children.
Healthy.
Oh yeah.
So what happened after?
That's good.
Before revealing, they learned that the children are actually siblings. Well, not their children, but those two. They didn't
Imagine
have
their
much
children
else.
Were also siblings.
Huh?
Imagine their children were also siblings.
Of course they are. Well, oh, you mean their sibling? Oh my god, dude. No, so they basically made a TikTok video saying, "Hey, we're siblings. We don't know what to do." And they publicly posted it, which was not the best idea, in my opinion.
Hey,
But
don't do it.
yeah, don't. Why would you?
Delete
Like,
this and forget. Yeah.
It's already a bad thing that it happened. But I mean, at that point, like, what are you gonna do, right? It's 10 years in. You have 2 kids.
You're
You're living your
Well,
life.
it's a-
Yeah, you just go F it and
Fuck
you
it.
just,
It's a
Quite
good
literally.
story to share, right?
yeah, but you don't share it. Just keep
Yeah,
it
keep
under
it-
wraps
keep it
and
more
just
private.
living. Yeah, because if you share the information, you're gonna have problems, right? The society's gonna be like, oh, that's wrong. This.
Yeah, you put a spotlight on it. Like,
You yeah.
But it's by accident.
It's the
What-
barber-
Absolutely, yeah. Neither of them are at fault. Obviously, they didn't know each other.
They're
but-
actually helping the society to avoid that. It's a good thing.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like the Barbra Streisand effect. You bring light to it, and then just gets
But,
like
yeah,
bigger
but
and
I
bigger.
understand, like,
This
like,
reminds me
people
of.
can look at
Just
it
want to make it
differently.
more normal.
It's like the question. One of the question I read. I think I don't know where, but it was like, how do you become your own grandma or something like that?
How do you become a
Yeah,
How do you
Um,
become your own like grandpa or grandma?
Yeah, you can become your own father pretty easily. Like if you have relations with your stepmother or mother,
shit.
and they
Bill is
have,
thinking
they have a
back.
son, then
That's not getting good.
yeah.
Oh, that's strange.
But I mean, this is assuming you don't want to time travel. If you have time travel, then
Yeah, that's
there's
for like
easier
a
ways
fiction
to do it.
movie or something. It's like
if you
Oh,
time
that-
travel, there's easier ways.
have you ever
but-
seen Old Boy?
yeah,
Okay,
That's
I
fucked
haven't.
up.
Yeah, it is
Wait,
very
seen
fucked
what?
up. I only know
the
about
movie Old
'cause I've
Boys.
seen-
Oh,
yeah.
I have not seen that.
Oh, well, there's questionable.
We should see it together.
Watch it.
Then.
Yeah, we can watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
watch
watch it
it
after this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, are we taking the shot?
Yeah.
I'll take a shot of hot tea.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah, take a shot of hot tea.
To
You might
our
wanna open the soda.
grandparents.
Wait. I want to shout out. I'll just the tequila a little bit of the culture. Okay, this is
Okay.
La Gritona
Make sure you.
tequila shot.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh wait, hold on. I should show up La Gritona tequila shot. I was told it was all locally women owned.
locally women don't.
Why only
Well,
locally?
well, no, not locally women
What
owned.
happened
I'm
recently?
using the wrong word. It's run by women.
I
So
see.
this is my kind of shot.
What's
Why
wrong
did
with
they
that?
run?
You're
Wrong with
kind
that.
of
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just my
No,
kind of shot.
Hold up.
I
Translate this for me. This is La
La Gritona, which
La
means like
Gritona
the
tequila.
screamer, the yeller.
the Yeller.
Yeah,
and
female.
Reposado.
Female yeller. She's a female.
Reposado.
Reposado, I don't know what that means. 100% de agave azul. I don't know.
One day I have to have my own tequila.
Yep. It's made in the valley of Guadalupe,
Billy
Jalisco,
B.
Mexico.
Billy B tequila.
Billy B tequila.
This smells very close to the Baiju, actually.
Just be a picture of you.
Yep.
Selling Mexican tequila.
Just him with his face red like he is now.
Billy, this is very close to the smell of a Baiju.
I mean, it's 40%. No, not 40%.
You want to smell it?
It's 40%. 80 proof.
It's tequila.
Yeah, it does smell like.
Well, it's gonna
I need some
vaporize.
salt
Yeah, it's fine.
and some.
Salt and some wine.
Alright,
Okay,
cheers, boys.
I'll say an
No,
old.
it's fine.
I'll say an
Wait,
old.
hold on. I'll,
way to drink
I'll
it.
do the hot tea.
And just follow my hand movement. Okay. Pa arriba,
Arriba.
pa abajo,
Pa abajo.
pa el centro,
Pa
Al
centro.
centro.
pa adentro.
Pa
Pa
dentro.
dentro. Oh, it's good.
Okay.
Smooth.
For
It
the
is smoother there, yeah.
for the record, I was having hot tea, not
Another one's-
I like this
alcohol.
one.
So I had the
I
sleepy
still think
time
it's like
tea,
Baiju.
actually.
No,
Baiju's worse.
I just
Baiju's
work.
worse.
stronger.
Yeah.
It's more
I
smoother, I
can
agree.
smell that
It's much
worse.
stronger.
But it does have the same smell to it.
Yeah.
I mean, all the alcohol
After a
kind of
certain
smell
point,
the
yeah,
same
they
to
all
me,
start
to
to
be
smell the
honest.
same.
Like I think 15% or something.
Yeah.
I cannot
How
tell
strong is it?
things apart.
40%. Most tequila is
that's not
40%.
bad.
Yeah. We're really gonna need to wipe down your table.
Yeah, that's fine.
Should we put it underneath?
That's okay.
Did you
Don't
spill
worry
some?
about that. Just when you pour it.
Oh.
It's not exactly
It's
in
okay.
a pour
It's
frame.
gonna it's gonna vaporize.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be poured.
We
poured,
left
it's
your
just
table
supposed to
cleaner.
come-
Yeah. Then.
He helped.
You wiped it with alcohol,
Yeah,
and I
he-
appreciate that.
He killed all the germs on your
Germs and
table.
bacteria.
home
Yeah,
Germans.
I've been watching.
What?
no, don't worry
What?
about it.
I don't know. He said
What were
something
we
else.
watching?
I've been watching JoJo's 6th season,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of what we just talked about, like same, like the bacteria being killed. One of the stand users is actually a bacteria.
Mm.
The bacteria itself becomes the stand user and the stand, which is pretty nice.
Oh, I haven't seen
And
that yet.
there's also a story where twins get separated,
Mhm.
and
And-
the family with the original twins have a sister, and the sister falls in love with the other twin.
Yeah.
So
oh my god, what is it with you and families loving? Fall in love with your Raghav? Is there something you're trying
no,
to
I'm
tell
just
us?
saying. I mean, it's just
I'm gonna need to look at your
it's just coincidental.
search history.
Yes.
Absolutely coincidental.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to look at that.
yeah,
search
recommend that show to
Jojo?
everyone.
What, Jojo?
What
Yeah.
season was it?
Season 6.
Don't know
history.
shit.
You need to know the episode.
And it
and
also
timestamp.
involving time travel too. So.
Time travel. Oh, did you
At
finish
the-
the season?
yes.
I haven't finished.
Okay,
it.
okay.
I'm in like 7 episodes left.
Okay,
but,
then no spoiler.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of figured that they would.
No,
go
you
towards
didn't
time.
figure out.
So I'll tell you why I figured it out, because with season 4, I think they actually do sort of time stopping, and with season 6 they were going towards like being able have the ability to control gravity and stuff, which very deep goes into time travel stuff.
Yep.
Like
Time
if you
and
know the
space
science
manipulation.
behind it, then you kind of know that they're going towards time travel.
I see.
Like I feel like
I don't. I actually don't know how exactly time travel.
Yep.
But that's
But
what
you know.
Dios, the world stand, was also supposed to do time travel initially.
Zawardu.
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 Zawardo.
Actually, if you're being, yeah.
Zawardo.
I watched that in Japanese, so I have no idea.
I feel
You
like
guys
anything
know.
that
I mean,
involves
That's how he says it in Japanese.
Zawardu.
Zawardu.
Okay, maybe I watched the
Zawardo.
Chinese caption.
I think anything that
world,
involves time travel is very hard to do right. Just once you
I feel like
It's
time
hard to do
travel-
right because there's
Oh.
not a single theory which is actually correct. Because we don't have any
Yep.
actual evidence of time travel being even possible.
But like it's like Doctor Strange, right? Did all of you watch Doctor Strange?
yeah, the
latest
multiverse.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he
Akamoto.
destroyed that.
The
Time stone.
Well,
Yeah,
he
Akamoto.
wants to get
Ayakamoto.
some book or something.
Yeah,
Oh
the book.
yeah,
That's
the
only-
Vishanti.
But those, I feel
Um,
like those are more multiverse.
that's more multiverse.
Yeah, that's not time
Like
travel.
different universes
travel, like
exist.
That's
that.
finding her son like-
but they can travel time. Like the girl can travel time.
No, she
She
can travel
travels
through universes.
through multi-universe.
Through multiple universes. She has the ability to travel through multiple universes.
Yep.
But there's some time travel, is there? Is there not?
There's
Am I
time
missing
travel in
something?
the last Avengers. The Infinity Saga ends with the Avengers going back in time to
Yeah.
collect
Endgame.
the
or-
Infinity Stones because the
Yes.
original ones were destroyed. So they moved it from the past
Mhm.
to the present, used it, and then they went and give it back. So
Mm.
So my question is, if you go back to kill your grandpa,
Mhm.
will you still exist, or is
Yeah,
that
that's
time
the-
travel
it's called
like a multiverse
The grandfather
version?
it's
theorem,
the bootstrap paradox.
Is
Actually.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
I think they sometimes call it like the grandpa.
Yeah, the grandpa
Grandpa paradox. Yeah.
grandpa paradox. So for those listening, I guess.
I'll listen to it. Don't worry.
Huh? Yeah, they'll listen
be
to it.
listening.
They don't have a choice.
I'm forced to.
No.
Well, yeah. This is not a science channel, so.
But hey, I don't mind sharing a few facts. But the bootstrap
Yeah.
paradox basically is you go back and you do something and you change the line of events.
Yeah.
But if you didn't go back, it wouldn't have changed. So what was the starting point there? There's a loop. It's like you go back and kill your grandpa, your father or mother isn't born, so you're not born. So who actually went back and killed your grandpa?
Yeah, it's like you can't go back because you were never born.
Yeah, you
So-
would have never born, so you couldn't have actually gone back. That loop is assuming that time is a single path, and you go back and you come back to through the same path. You change the current events,
Mhm.
but there's no parallel event or something. But if you go back and change the events and it becomes a parallel line, then that can hold true. Every time you go back, it's just a new parallel line being created, like a parallel dimension or a universe.
Yeah,
I
like just
guess.
branches off, or
Yeah, branches off.
yeah, you just exist there.
And that's your science fact for the day. All
Mhm.
right, we'll move on to something non-sciencey.
That is science. That's like more of a theory kind of.
I mean, it is science because you study it. So, the study of anything is science. Study of
Mm.
nature is science. So,
Oh, okay. I'm studying this.
This
Love
alcohol.
tequila.
yeah, there's a word for it. There is
Scientific. Yeah.
what's the name for guys who
Alcoholics.
no, who study wine? Man, I
Alcoholics,
forget the
yeah.
name.
Yeah, I mean, all it takes is following the
Those are the
scientific.
smart guys. They manage to make their addiction into a work.
Yeah, just follow the scientific steps. Come up with a hypothesis. So if I drink more tequila, I will be drunk.
the
That's a
difference between fooling around and science is you write things down.
Yeah, we got to write things down. But we are recording this for science, so
There we go. Yeah.
So that's technically writing it down.
I recommend.
Predestination. I don't know if I can follow.
That's interesting.
Yeah, could you guys fall in love with a version of yourself, or like, would you guys find yourself
Like
attractive?
like in the multiverse, the female version of me,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
You would fall in love with the female version of yourself.
Why not?
What about a male
Because
version
I'm
of
cool.
yourself?
So
is it really?
it's cool.
Is it
I mean,
really?
yeah, that's a good attitude to have. Like, they say that if you don't like the opposite gender version of yourself, then you
Mhm.
probably need to lower your standards.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
shit. Mm.
Does that mean
And
you,
it's-
you
don't
don't,
wanna
No,
don't
I'm
like
kidding. No, I do. I
yourself,
do.
right?
Yeah,
No, I do.
yeah.
I do.
It basically means
Yeah.
you don't like
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's not a
That's
healthy
deep.
habit
Yeah.
to have. Yeah.
I think I could grow to like me. Yeah, if I would shut up once in a while.
Just for the hair
But
braiding is
it's
fun.
Yeah.
different. Some people
mean-
like to find someone that's similar to themselves.
Yeah,
And others like to find
Someone
person
completely
that's,
different.
Yeah, like opposite.
yeah, it really depends.
To,
We have so many bottles on the table. We should probably put them down
That's okay.
for the cleanliness of it.
No, it doesn't need
No
to be
one
clean.
cares.
This is part of the set.
So, when Indian guys or girls or Indian people sit and drink, this is how it is.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is the depiction of
Oh yeah.
group drinking. It's
Yeah.
like bottles and empty like cups and stuff just
Mhm.
strewn over.
Oh, I've been to a
And
couple
for the
of
record,
parties.
for people who are on video or audio, I guess, there is like one bottle of alcohol on the table, which Anderson just poured a little bit for the three of them. And the rest is just Sprite and hot tea and water bottles. So
He's trying to say he's
Saying.
not drinking. He's not.
I don't
alcohol.
drink. Yes, I'm not drinking. I don't drink. But
Uh-huh,
just
not on
saying,
camera,
we're
at
not.
least.
The other three aren't alcoholics
Not
either.
on camera.
At least not today.
not on camera. We aren't.
Not on camera.
Not for the first episode, but
yeah, this is my first time drinking.
yeah, first. Billy just turned 21.
Yep. That's right.
Did you just share a story where? Oh no, that was when you're tired. Okay. So, who wants to talk about the Massachusetts Water Resources Authority? Because I've been storing this as a topic. So,
What is that?
You lost me.
Yeah. You lost me at
This is
Massachusetts.
Can we not
completely-
talk something complicated.
this is completely random. But yeah, we
I'm a
don't have
chow.
to. We don't have to. But basically, there is. If you're around Massachusetts, if you're around
Straight
Boston,
from the tap.
there is a museum, waterworks museum in
Mhm.
Chestnut Hill. definitely worth going and checking it out. There's plenty of good stuff that they did, and they basically built a water pump to pump water from the sea back up to the Quabbin Reservoir, which then through gravity fed water to everybody in Boston City. So that was very important in making sure everybody in the city had water. So
Is that like a
it's
water
great
pump
scientific
museum?
achievement, huh?
The water pump museum?
Yeah, the Waterworks Museum. Basically have just two big water pumps. So
Just display of different pumps, basically.
no, they have two big ones, and they push something like a few million gallons of water a day or something like that. So.
Oh.
Wait, so you said they get water from the ocean, so they were delivering salty water to everyone?
No, I
it's
mean,
filter water,
they
right?
obviously
Filtered,
filter it.
unsalted water.
There's
You don't know
there's
that?
a bunch of process that happens,
Well, you taste it.
and then the water goes to the reservoir. So I mean, there was no electricity back then.
The waterworks.
It was
museum.
all steam.
Sounds like my last break.
So there's no way to pump
me
water into your
crying.
houses. You need to use gravity to get water pressure at homes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes.
So the only way to get water into a reservoir, like consistently and not waiting on rains, is making sure you take seawater or any source of water you can from local lakes or whatever, where it actually rains, and then pushing it to the highest reservoir you have. And for near Boston City and Massachusetts, the point was Quabbin Reservoir, which is west of Worcester, northwest of Worcester actually. So they pumped the water there, and they did it through a bunch of steam engines, essentially, which is basically constantly pumping. It's great technology. It obviously you guys are too drunk to listen to me right now,
No.
but
I mean, I have a question. Well, that brings up a question. Are you afraid of us running out of water in the world? Isn't it all recycled? Yeah.
No, I think if anybody has that thought, they just don't know
That
the
there's
power
the,
of technology.
they,
and
they don't know the
human
water
perseverance,
cycle.
that's it.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah, they don't know the water cycle exactly. I mean,
it just goes around in a circle.
Eventually
water
we'll
cycle.
figure out ways to get water.
Have you guys
So-
watched the
Those are
movie
shooting into
Water
space.
World?
Waterworld? No, I've always
No,
heard
I
about it,
think
but I've
It's a
never
very
watched
old
it.
movie.
Do you have a movie for everything, Billy?
No, it's
Billy's all like, it just
I'm
coincides.
just
that
curious.
guy. He's the
No,
movie guy.
No, I'm just curious. Like, would you guys drink your
Yes.
urine's filter water?
I mean,
Yes.
that's what they do in like
If it's
spaceships.
filtered,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Would you
That's what
drink?
they do with the Russell
Yeah.
Space.
Would
Yeah,
you
that's,
drink
that's
it,
what we
though?
do now. We've been drinking like same water from like dinosaurs.
I mean, if it's
Well,
filtered,
No.
not really, but it's
Well-
the same water in the sense it's still H2O,
Yeah,
Well, you know,
but it's been filtered.
like a million times by nature. even
Exactly.
before you can
But
filter it.
yeah,
So.
but it's been filtered.
if you filter it one time, the machine, would
think
you
it's
drink
gonna
it?
be more than
Depends
As
how good
in,
the machine is.
it depends. Yeah, it depends on the technology. I trust technology. I'm generally a guy who believes in trust technology.
I trust him.
I'm
God.
okay with it.
I'm kidding. I'm
Like
not.
all my money is in the bank, and we
Yeah.
trust that when you send money, it goes to
Mhm.
that person.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So the same
Okay.
way.
yeah. If
I
someone else
trust
would
it.
drink it, then I would drink.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cheers.
So you wouldn't be the first person to do it,
yeah. I mean, I
but
would,
you aren't the first person. There's already people doing it.
then I'd do it.
There you go.
Just filter it once. If it looks sort of clean,
Cheers.
good enough for me. Cheers.
If it's not yellow, you're fine.
Yeah.
So this tea is off limits for you.
Well, in that case, I know it's tea.
How do
I
you
saw
know
you.
it's tea? Yeah, how do we know it's tea?
How do you know it's tea?
Yeah, no, we saw you walk away off camera
Yeah.
for a bit. Nobody really knows for sure.
What you were doing there, man?
Yeah, took a while in the bathroom.
Filling up my cup. No.
That's,
Wait, are we?
Sort of like adds up to like an hour, yeah. Like because we
Okay.
did 36 minutes. Oh, we never did the snap, and we're back.
And we're back.
Oh,
shit.
you're
And we're at the end of the
We can.
conversation.
Yeah, we can.
Dude, you should just totally forget to do the snap on. Did it?
yeah, and it'll just cut.
No, you just replay that snap
backwards.
backwards.
Backwards, yeah.
Is that
One
whoop?
snap.
Yeah, just unsnap.
And then
Snap, yeah.
You do your seamless transitions that you've been working on recently.
yep.
So
Those ones, the camera will shift, everything.
Yeah.
People will be a little bit redder and everything.
It's okay. Any
Yeah.
like 80s.
Yeah, like the warp cycle. Like,
the warp cycle.
It's all like a
any
three.
frames that have been missing, he can hand draw them.
Hand
Oh my
drawn.
god!
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
it's just gonna be
yep.
picture drawn.
Some
But
stick figures showing up and down.
I do think that adds up to about an hour. I don't know if you guys want to sort of call it.
Yeah,
for now.
sure. Well, I mean, I'm very happy.
I'm liking this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'm very
I
that's-
like
happy.
the random no
Yeah,
point
exactly.
conversations, but-
Then that's why I want to sort of leave it as like random open because otherwise we'd be shoehorned into talking
But
about movies, games, whatever.
But
I would like a bunch of topics. We can
Yeah.
pick like 5 topics.
No,
Could be
next-
random.
Yeah,
next
And
time we
need
can
a way
just
to weave them
And that's
through it. But
that's exactly what we can do. It's like, each of us pick a topic that'll cover us for like 15 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like 1 to 2 topics. Everybody gets like their own 15-minute segment.
that's so. One of the podcasts I listen to called Probably Science. That's what they do.
Mhm.
They come up with questions and
Yep.
topics, and before the podcast, they'll be like, "Hey, somehow sneak in this question."
Mhm.
And we'll pick up the topic from there. So they'll have guests, and they might give it to the guest sometimes, or just within 3 of them or 4 of them they
it's
do
just
that.
like transition.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
somehow like everybody knows what the topics is.
Yep.
So they'll try to bring in the word penguin somewhere,
Mhm.
and somebody will be like, "Speaking of penguins," and then they
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
And sometimes
that's
it's
a
like
good idea.
very, very sudden,
Yeah.
but they make it so funny. It's really nice
Yeah.
podcast. Too.
Yeah, like
we
very
can
over
do
the
something
top.
like that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we can definitely try something like that for next time.
I mean, we have a
Sure, so-
clown here called Anderson.
Yeah, we have a
Yes, I am.
clown.
I do.
We have
yeah.
a movie buff.
I
We
do.
have a fact checker. What
Yeah,
are you?
no,
Just
I don't know.
just
I'm
a random dude sitting
I'm
with
just the
Mike.
guest
He's
speaker.
he's the diversity hire.
He's the diversity.
I am the diversity.
We need-
I mean, there's
meet our-
3 brown people.
to meet our
I don't
quota,
think we
yeah.
need diversity, but
In this day and age, you never know. You can never be too sure.
Yeah.
that's
You're
true.
going to say something, Billy, to end us off?
No, I just
Okay.
want to thank everyone, and yeah,
Thank you
Like,
everyone for
share,
listening.
Enjoy.
comment, subscribe.
Yeah, we'll see where it
Whatever.
goes. Hopefully, we're not canceled for episode 2, 3,
no,
100.
we
See how far
won't.
we can keep this going.
We're not big enough to be cancelled.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
nobody cares about us.
Fine.
All right.
Yep.
Well, that's a kind of down point to end this at.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
All right. Okay. I'll change
All
my
right.
sentence.
Nobody
We're not-
cares about us.
We're
Let's
not
end
big
this.
enough yet to
Yet.
get cancelled.
All right. We'll end it here. Next
All right.
episode 2. We'll see what we call this.
Yeah, thanks all for
Bye.
listening to us.
Do we have like an ending? Like
Have a good
I
night.
don't know.
That's
Billy,
it. You just cut it there. You just
Billy,
cut
play,
it flat there.
Play us out. Yeah, Billy, play us out.
Bye.
Bye. I love that. It's perfect.
Well, that's going to be it for the next 100 episodes. Our outro.
Bye.
That was good. That was good. That was on the spot too.